2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Round 1 of the Ace Championship is about to begin. Good to be with you today. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by Rich Beam and Luke Elvey. Henny Koyak and John McCarthy are down on the course. Rich, it's a huge day for our featured player. This is their first taste of the PGA Tour. Think back to your first time on tour. What were you thinking on the first tee?
I was trying not to think about anything because every fiber in my body was racing 1,000 miles per hour. It was overwhelming. It was exciting. It was nerves. It was, I think, every emotion that you can possibly have going through your body at one moment in time was there.
You know what I'm saying?
But at the end of the day,
swag, got me
you're
a
here.
shirt.
You're playing on the
Got me
PGA Tour.
Shirt.
Nothing better.
You feel me? Got
Let's
another
get down
little
to the
hat.
first
Y'all gonna
hole.
see that on day 2 and whatnot. You know, and I'm not the coldest player in the world, but you know, I do love the game, and I will play it. You know, I ain't talking about just 2K. I'm just talking about Call of Duty, period. So, you know what I'm saying? We getting to the cash on that grass. You feel me? Slinging that iron. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna see how we do. You know, just got on tour. It's the first championship of the tour. Got them J's on. You feel me? And see y'all down the field.
Time for the second shot on the first hole. This one will be out of the light rough.
Yeah, nice from the rough.
A chance to save par. And that putt drops, and we move on to the next.
Steady as she goes. Nice start.
Here's a look at the updated leaderboard. He is in a tie for second. Here's a look at the par 5 second.
Yeah, you miss those bunkers on the right-hand side and put yourself in good position down the fairway. Now you got a decision to make. Do I go for it or do I bail out to the left-hand side and give myself a really good opportunity to get it up and down? This green can be really difficult to find. It's got a lot of undulation to it and a lot of water. However, you get the second shot right, and all of a sudden that third shot becomes a lot easier, and birdies are easy to come by.
That was right on target. target practice with these approach shots, just like that.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
He's got this left for birdie. Well, now still a lot of work to be done. This putt from 3 feet away.
This is important. Big par putt here.
Teeing off here on the 3rd.
It doesn't have a lot of length to it, but it's also a green that's not super deep. You do have the bunker in the front, but anytime you miss it long and or left, you got a really difficult pitch shot as that green tilts from back to front. But still, it's a pretty straightforward par 3. Not too much danger to it.
Five iron on the way. Tough one to dial in. This one greenside in the rough. Let's see if the player can make this putt for par. Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
Don't be fooled. It starts straight, but there's definite movement to the right at the end.
And the par putt just slides by. Okay, the putt goes in. Time for the next hole. After that hole, our featured player is sliding down the leaderboard. Driving the green on a par 4. That is special. And now a look for eagle.
It's exactly what I had done. Nobody wants to see somebody laying up on a par 4 that's drivable. Pull out the big stick.
Okay, Henny, what can you tell us about this putt?
This putt, 37 feet.
Here's a putt to move into third place. There's a birdie, and that's just what the doctor ordered after bogey on the previous hole. And now into the top 5 on the leaderboard.
The 5th at TPC Boston is a clever par 4, but you have to be mindful of the length of your tee shot.
You do. It's got a little bit of a run out here at the very end, but most players won't have to worry about it, just the long players. And from there, second shot goes to a green that sits a little bit from right to left on you. There's a little small collection area in the middle of the green on the left-hand side that we'll see a lot of golf balls end up at. The tempo there was exquisite.
Standing over his second shot. Only a few shots off the pace. We need this one to bounce right. Yeah, nicely played. Trying to get to 1 under here with this putt. John, have you got a read on this one?
This one will be diving hard to the right.
Looks pretty good.
A par putt on the table. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. And as we look at the leaderboard, our player out in front is leading by 1. The 6th, the TPC Boston, another par 4 as well, and position off the tee critical.
The bunkers down the right-hand side, only a 3-wood to get to those, but you take out the driver, all of a sudden that water down the left-hand side lurks. From there, you have a green that sits above you just a slight bit. Water still comes into play, especially when they put that pin front left.
The 6th hole, particularly the approach, Rich, at TPC Boston's a very strong one.
If they put the pin other than front left near the water, it's a good birdie opportunity. But once that pin sneaks over to the left-hand side, watch out. Bogeys and doubles come into the equation very quickly.
Clubbing up, smart. Got to control it though. Let's see.
This is a fairly lengthy putt here.
That was long range for him. That's good stuff.
Just 3 feet to the cup. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on. Trailing by a stroke after that hole.
Time now for a par 5, the 7th.
This is a big hitter's delight right here. They can take those bunkers down the left out of play, and they can carry these fairway bunkers easily. And from here, it actually chases forward from the fairway downhill a little bit to a long, narrow green. Again, for the big hitters, this is easily reachable. For the shorter hitters, you got to have a plan.
That's going to work nicely for him. Five feet to the cup.
This is such a great opportunity for birdie.
He is climbing up the leaderboard after that hole. We've reached the 8th hole. It's a par 3.
For a long par 3, you've got to figure out how to hit something high and soft to hold this green. For whatever reason, this green decides to repel golf balls instead of accept them in. I think it's made out of Gore-Tex because there is nothing soft about this green. This is one of the most difficult ones on the golf course.
This is a hybrid. Wow, what a swing right there. Okay, green side, a chance to get up and down. Needs this putt to save par. Here's a look at the leaderboard, and he is tied for the lead. Over to hole number 9. It's a par 4.
This is a really good driving hole. Only the longest in the game are to carry the bunkers down the left-hand side. Hit it out to the right-hand side. You can leave yourself a little bit longer second shot than maybe you'd like, but this is a very inviting green. This is a really good birdie opportunity to finish off the front 9.
That's a pretty good shot right there. Sitting at 1 under. On the green, that's always mission number 1. There's some meat left on the bone with this one. Henny, your green side. What do you see in this putt?
I've got it going left to right.
How did that not go in?
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
That one drops. As we head to the next hole, our featured player is currently tied for first. This hole is a par 4.
Yeah, driver not necessary. See a lot of players taking long iron, maybe even a fairway metal. Second shot goes to a green that runs from front right to back left. Back left is the most difficult of all the pin positions on this par 4.
That's a good one to build momentum on. And about 110 yards left to the hole. All right, the putter can come out now. A chance here to get to 2 under for the event. All right, Henny, what do you see here?
It's 13 feet out. Unlucky for some.
So far, so good.
Love to see that birdie on the scorecard. And he improves his score to 2 under par for the event.
The 11th is a par 3 playing slightly up the hill, which requires a very well-struck iron shot.
The good thing about this hole is it's long in length, but it's got a massive green that doesn't have a lot of movement. What it does have is from left to right and a little bit from back to front. A generous green on a long par 3, great design.
Wow, what happened there?
Yeah, trying to draw that one in there, but not committing to it, leaving it out.
This putt is of 9 feet.
This is all about momentum. It's a par save.
Ooh. Sitting at 1 under after that hole. The 12th at TPC Boston really got improved with the reworking by Gil Hance, didn't it?
It did. Fairway bunker down the left-hand side off the tee could come into play if the breeze is into you. However, downwind, you have an end of fairway that you got to be mindful of, and the second shot goes straight downhill to a green that canters from left to right.
Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. A birdie putt awaits. And he's down there. You got to read?
Okay, my money is on a right to lefter.
Ah, what a disappointment. Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par. Currently 1 under for the round. The 13 is part of another strong collection of par 4s. This one works back up the hill.
Yeah, semi-blind tee shot here. Fairway moves from right to left, so keep it down the left-hand side as best possible. Second shot back uphill to a green that is surrounded by some really deep, nasty, mean bunkers.
Wonderfully played. His second shot here. Going with the pitching wedge here. Unable to find the green on this one. This would be a great up and down. Oh, I thought that one was going in. 5 feet coming up to the cup.
This one is for par.
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. The 14th at TPC Boston is a dogleg right to left, downhill. The tee shot is your paramount position.
This is a massive fairway on an extremely long par 4. Tee it high and give her all you got. Second shot downhill just a little bit. Big danger here is when they put the flag on the right-hand side. That can really hurt you.
Nicely done.
This shot from around the 200-yard marker. Well, this one looks like it's heading to the sand. A little off the mark on that approach shot. Found the green side bunker. Looking for an up and down here. He'll be glad to be putting now. If he makes this, he'll save his par. Currently 1 under for the tournament.
Let's check out the 15th. It's a par 4.
Yeah, but some bunkers on the left-hand side that you got to be mindful of. Driver not necessarily needs to come out of the bag. Just find the fairway. From there, just a short iron. Back uphill ever so slightly to a green that's got all kinds of undulations to it. Good opportunity for a birdie.
That was such a pure swing. I think he likes the looks of this one. Yeah, that's what you're looking for when you're trying to hit the green. Just get it on, pin high, and now try to make a putt. He's got this putt for birdie. I'm not sure what he saw on that one. Just an empty feeling when you hit an approach shot like that, Rich, but still come away with a par. Here's the par 3 16th hole.
You got water everywhere down the left-hand side, so your eyes are immediately drawn to it. You've got to divert them out to the right-hand side, but don't get clumsy, don't get lackadaisical, and don't miss the screen too far out to the right, because you're going to have a wicked hard chip.
This is a 5-iron.
Uh-oh, this one leaking out to the right.
Second shot on the 16th hole. "12 feet remain." All right, John, which way is this putt going to go?
Pretty sure a little movement to the right in this putt.
He's got this one for a bogey. Okay, on to the next. No longer in the red, he falls to even par for the event. And now teeing off on this par 4.
just take your tee shot, and if you want to, lay it up down the right-hand side. It's a pretty simple second shot. Big hitters might think about trying to take on the dogleg. No need, though. This green sits down below the second shot, down below the fairway, right in the middle of it. Right in the middle of it, they buried a snowman, the base of a snowman, a big lump right in the middle of it. It's a fantastic feature.
Yeah, I like that. That's okay there. That's a safe shot. This putt to move into a share of the lead. Henny is greenside.
Yeah, guys, he's looking at around 17 feet.
I was already writing a circle on the scorecard. This putt would mean we have a tie for third place. That one drops. While we have a moment, we want to show you the updated leaderboard, our featured player in a tie for third.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Out to the 18th tee.
A speed slot down the left-hand side. Go ahead and try and find that one from there. You're going to have just a long iron, maybe a hybrid for your second shot. Got to be mindful of that ravine short of the green. You initially want to bail out to the left-hand side, but the further left you go, the harder that chip shot becomes.
That's a textbook swing.
You know, Andrew, I think he's going to go for this one.
Aggressive play on the par 5, and it pays off.
Two big hits there, knocking in on this par 5 and 2.
Here's a chance to move into first place. Henny, how tricky is this one?
The perfect leave. Uphill, right to left.
That looked good all the way. 3 feet left. Oh, that's the way you finish. A birdie on the closing hole. He got a lot out of that round today, and as we look at the leaderboard, currently in 5th place.
Absolutely. Always a pleasure to be alongside you, my friend.
Well, that'll do it for today. For all of us here at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan. Have a great night.
Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? That wasn't too bad on that old Ace Championship day one. You know, a late night game, that old wee hour game, that shit ain't too bad. Okay. Let's see. 3 bogeys out there. 4 birdies, you know what I'm saying? 4 minus 3, that's a 1. So there you go. -1. There you go. So that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Super Saiyan, Sensei, Jam Master, Obadiah, One Kenobi, better act like you know me. You know what I'm saying? On the grass, getting to the cash, slinging that iron. Catch y'all on the next one. It's a blessing to be alive. Like, comment, and subscribe.